Hey guys, this is Nirmal for Technique, and today we'll do the detailed review of the most awaited, or rather one of the best-selling phones from Motorola, the Moto G. So Moto G is a mid-range, or you can even say an entry-level Android smartphone. But unlike the pricing of the phone, it comes with quite a lot of impressive specs. So it can't be said as a low-end phone, but in the pricing is although low-end, but it has quite impressive specs. So before we start into the review, let's have a quick look at the specs. So it comes with a 4.5-inch IPS plus LCD display, and then you have the Snapdragon Snapdragon 400 quad-core processor coupled with 1 GB of RAM, and there is also 8 GB internal storage, as well as there is also a 16 GB version, and then it comes with a 5 megapixel camera with LED flash, and then you have 2050 mAh battery as well. So going by the specs, this is a really impressive spec for a device in the price range of around 12.5k in India. So that's where the Moto G really shines. So now let's have a detailed look into the device and see how worth this device for this price. So first of all, let's have a look at the display. So as we said before, it comes with a 4.5-inch IPS plus LCD display, and the display is one of the best features of this device. It's really good. The display is crisp, sharp, and the colors are really good, and you won't feel any issues with the display. Generally, when we see other Android phones in this price range, you might feel that the display is not up to the mark, but with Moto G you won't get that feeling. It's really good display, although the sunlight readability is not that great, and the brightness levels are in very high, so reading in bright sunlight might be an issue. The viewing angles are just okay, not that great again, but overall we would say for this price range this display is really good. Now talking about the performance, this has a Snapdragon 400 quad-core processor with 1 GB of RAM. So most of the Android phones in this price range come with the low-end MediaTek quad-core processor, which does not come with great performance inbuilt. But with Snapdragon 400 processor, you are guaranteed of good performance, and the same goes with the Moto G as well. The performance is really good, and you won't find any issues. Lag or any issues with the performance. It's really smooth, and you won't find any issues or lag in the device. So 1 GB of RAM is also good. The gaming performance is also good. We have already covered the gaming performance of this device, and it performed really well even with graphic-rich games like Asphalt 8. And even other games like the popular games like Temple Run or Subway Surfers. So overall we feel the performance is really good on this device, and coupled with that it has the Android 4.4.2 KitKat version. Initially it rolled with Android 4.3 Jelly Bean, and now we have the Android 4.4 KitKat version on this device. So that's again an added feature about this device. No, we don't see many phones with Android 4.4 KitKat out of the box, or receiving the update pretty soon. So this is one device which has Android 4.4.2 KitKat, and good thing about KitKat is that it has support for even 512 MB RAM devices, so that way it is again good. So overall we feel the performance on this device is really good, and you don't feel any lag or performance issues with this device. Now talking about the camera is one of the most important aspect of smartphones today. So this comes with a 5 megapixel camera with LED flash. So the camera on this device is not that great. So that is one area which Moto G may be lacking, because the camera on this device is just for daylight shooting, and you don't get a great amount of for detail using this camera. So the camera is just okay. The photos taken during bright sunlight are pretty okay, but when it comes to low light or during the night, the shots are not that great, and there's quite a lot of noise added to the photos. So overall we feel just an average camera. We have seen better cameras in this price range, like 8 megapixel camera from Zodo and Micromax phones. So but then this is again it has an impressive spec, so probably the camera is one area which it lacks, and the camera is capable only for recording 720p HD videos, and it does not support 1080p. So again the display is also 720p HD display, but the display, as we said, is really good, but the camera is not that great. So if you're looking for a very good camera phone in this price range, you might be disappointed with the fact that this does have just an average camera, but the performance is really great on this device. Now next up, we'll talk about the battery performance. So Motorola claims that this device has really good battery, and that has been one of the best features Motorola has projected on this device. So we tested this device for battery performance for calls, gaming, then browsing, 3G experience, and other uses with the camera as well. So overall we feel the device performed pretty good with the battery, and we got around 1 day and 2 hours of usage with the normal whatever we told right now. So that is pretty good for this device. 1 day of usage you will definitely get with this device, even if you are using it phone for more than calls and messages. Even with gaming and the 3G usage, the battery performance is pretty good. Another good thing about this that it has a back cover removable. So Indian version has a dual SIM. Indian version is a dual SIM variant, so you can insert two SIM into this one, and both the SIM supports 3G, but you can use only one SIM at a time for 3G. So these are the two 3G SIM card slots. There is no micro SD card support. So in case you are looking for, if you have got the 8GB variant and if you are looking to get more storage space, you might be disappointed at the fact that it's not come with a micro SD card. So in case you are looking for more storage, better get the 16GB version of Moto G. So there isn't just a 1.5K INR price difference between these two variants. So as we said before, the battery is non-removable. The 2050 mAh battery is non-removable. So if you remove it, it will void the warranty, so better not try it out. So and we have said we have another good feature to mention about Moto G. It has water repellent coating, so it's not completely waterproof. I mean, it's water repellent, so even if you just get drenched in rain, or if your phone are just dropped into the water, you don't have to worry too much, because it has an water repellent coating and it will sustain for a couple of minutes. So don't try it out by putting the phone in the water. That's not the area which Motorola is concentrating, because it's just a water repellent and not water resistant. So you can safely use this phone even if there is light rain or etc. So that's another good feature of this one. Now talking about the build quality, the phone has a really good build quality. Even though the pricing is lower, you can see the quality of the phone is really good. It feels solid. Although the weight is on a higher side, it really feels solid in hands, because the 4.5-inch display is quite good for average user. So that's where this phone comes handy. And the build quality, as I said before, is really good. The back cover is removable. You can change it with different colors like green, red, etc. And you can see here the side, the power button and the volume keys have a chrome finish to it, so that gives a premium feel, even though the device is a low-end device. And again, the camera has a camera bezel has again a chrome finish, and you have the speakers and the flash at the back. Then it supports the micro USB charging, and then you have the standard 3.5mm jack. So overall we feel this device has a good combination of great hardware, battery life, decent performance, just an average camera, and overall the good build quality. So we feel this phone is really good for this pricing of a 12.5K in India and 14K for the 16GB variant. So we feel this is a really value for money phone. You won't find too many phones running Android 4.4 KitKat right now, and this, remember, this is a low-end device running Android 4.4 KitKat. So that's another advantage for this device. So overall we feel this is a really brilliant device for this price, and totally worth the money. So that's all in the review of Moto G. So if you have any specific queries on Moto G, drop a comment and we'll be glad to help you out with your queries. And if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe for more videos like this, and thanks for watching this video.